Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barons. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the What a Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Brooklyn Barons, the relocation franchise here on Madden 23. That is right. We are back, and we are ready to go. We have entered uncharted territory for the Brooklyn Barons. This entire season, we've sucked. We've been horrible. Booty cheeks. Garbage. Straight trash, homie. But the past 2 weeks, we have, in some cases, snuck out a victory. In other cases, been the better team. But we are on a 2 game win streak. Yeah. 2-game win streak. First time ever in franchise history. Can we make it 3? It's gonna be tough because we're playing the Cleveland Browns. Yeah, they're 6-2. We're on the road, going to the dog pound. Can Justin Fields walk into Cleveland and leave as a 3 back-to-back-to-back winner? I hope so. Let's go find out. Hit that like button if you're excited. Smash that subscribe button. Join the Juice Club. Let's go find out if we can go for a three-peat. Here we are. It is week number 9. We're flying through this first season here. This is the second season of the save. First season as officially the Brooklyn Barons. And we are flying through. We're already in week number 9. We're going up against a very solid Browns team. But there's another important thing that we got to discuss. And that is upgrade points. We have staff points available, which means we can now afford 2 of the 3 after-school tutoring abilities, I guess you could say. Spend those points, and now we have just one more part to get so we can get all 6 of the XP boosts for the weekly strategy. But we'll take a look at that in a second as we take a look at the Cleveland Browns team. Obviously, they have one of the best running backs in the entire NFL with Nick Chubb. They have Deshaun Watson, who in this universe is not suspended, but I guess technically this is year number 2, so his suspension will already be over. We're going up against Mr. Happy Ending. So can we take him out? I don't really know. I think we're definitely going to have to focus on the run. That's probably going to be more of a concern than Deshaun Watson is going to be. And as for this defense is so good, we're just going to go with the throw it short method. I don't know if that's going to work. And as you can see, we now have unlocked 2 of the 3 extra ones on the focus players. They have Sawyer Dart in here twice. I'm assuming that's just a visual glitch. I wouldn't think that he'd be in here twice. Now, this is where it gets interesting because we have to think about guys who we want to develop that aren't going to get a ton of normal development upgrades just like organically. That could be a David Ojabo kind of type. Or a Nakobe Dean. Nakobe Dean probably is going to be the one. Maybe Jermaine Johnson. Ugh. It's probably going to be either Jermaine Johnson or Nakobe Dean. They're both so good, and they could use it. So I'm going to give it to Jermaine Johnson first. Sawyer Dart, Dante Jenkins, Tom Lowry, Dominique Peck, and Jermaine Johnson II are going to be the guys that get the training so far. And then when we get that other one in a couple of weeks, we'll probably throw in Nakobe Dean in there too, because he can certainly benefit from that. Now, the big news of the day. Garrett Wilson suffered an injury in last episode. He will not be participating in today's game or in next episode because he is on the injured list. He is out for a couple of weeks. He's out for this game, and then I think he's back, actually. I thought it was 2 weeks, but that must have been 2 weeks, and then we simulated, now it's 1 week. So he's only going to miss this game, actually. I thought that was going to be he was going to miss this game and the next game, and then he'd be back for week 12 against the Bills. But he's actually going to be back for week 10 against the Cowboys, which we're going to need him. But we are going to be out our best receiver against a pretty good defense. That's going to be very tough. Very, very tough. But let's take a look at what the Browns are working with. We know they have Deshaun Watson. They have Nick Chubb. No Kareem Hunt after the second season. Wide receivers, they still have Amari Cooper, Sterling Shepard, Donovan Peoples-Jones, David Bell. Okay, very solid receivers. Very good receiver core. David Njoku and Harrison Bryant are still there at tight end. Jedrick Willis, Joel Bitonio, J.C. Treader, Wyatt Teller, Jack Conklin. So basically the same exact offensive line. A'Shawn Robinson, Myles Garrett, who's going to be a problem, and Daquan Jones. So their defensive line's not amazing, except for, obviously, Myles Garrett makes that 10 times better. Jermaine Carter, Anthony Hitchens, and Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah are the linebackers. Owusu-Koramoah is very good. Denzel Ward, Greg Newsome, Desmond King. Their cornerback room is not amazing after Denzel Ward, so that's promising. John Johnson III and Grant Delpit, so their safeties are okay. They've got the young man, Cade York, out of LSU as their kicker. They don't have a great team. Their secondary's kind of weak. Maybe we could take advantage of that. I don't know. We're going to see a lot more Darnell Mooney. We're going to see a lot more Braxton Berrios. We're going to see maybe even Denzel Mims in this game. It's going to be a wide receiver by committee without Garrett Wilson. Can this offensive line keep Justin Fields clean so he can find his receivers? I sure as heck hope so, because we are going to need it. If you're excited, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's go see if we can beat the Browns at First Energy Stadium in front of the Dog Pound.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got Breece Hall. He had the D's number a week ago, over 150 yards rushing. It's the Barons and the Browns, and it's all up next.
First opened in 1999. There's a good look at First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Brooklyn Barons and the Cleveland Browns. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Browns in this matchup, and they know that they are in for a fight here.
And anytime you're dealing with the #1 defense in the league, all through your preparation, you know that yards are going to be tough to come by. But working in their favor, they can run the football. One of the top 5 teams in the league in that category. So I expect this one to be a tight, hard-hitting affair, and both teams playing to their strengths.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Brooklyn Barons football is underway in First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, as we will see the offense for the first time today. It's a beautiful day for football. Justin Fields and this offense, can we do it? Can we start hot? That's what's going to be the key. If we can start hot, we can keep up with this Browns offense, because they're going to be putting up points. So let's find a man open. It's CJ Uzomah right off the bat, wide open in the middle of the field. That's exactly what you want to see. Now we're going to keep the offense in high gear. We're going to let some clock go off the board. We're going to give it to Breece Hall, who had a great day. He had a great day last week, but that seems to have been a fluke. Breece Hall back to his week 1 days, or whenever that happened earlier. A fumble on the second play of the game, and the Browns have possession. That is the opposite, the complete opposite of what I wanted to happen in that first drive. I was looking for points, and instead, we might be getting points just for the Cleveland Browns offense and not for the Brooklyn Baron offense. Carl Nassib picks up an injury. Obviously, we know that Carl Nassib has been very good the past 2 weeks since bringing him in off the free agent list. And now he suffers an injury here, so we have to bring in a backup, somebody that's not very good at all. Watson throws a quick pass. It's going to be caught. David Bell, the young receiver out of Purdue, who had a lot of hype at Purdue. I was a fan of him coming out of Purdue. I saw what he did against the Buckeyes. And they will run this again. Give it to Nick Chubb. He will break the tackle almost guaranteed every single time. And he will go down after 5 yards. This is not how I expected the game to go. And Carl Nassib tears his abdominal. Or his abdomen, I guess I should say. His abdominal tear. He is done for this game. Maybe even more than just this game. Hopefully not, though. Donovan Peoples-Jones just shoved away. I don't know who that was, but he shoved him away. Yeah, this game's going to be brutal. I can already tell. I can already tell. I've got that feeling. This game is going to be brutal. There's the guaranteed broken tackle by Nick Chubb on the initial attempt. The Browns' offensive line is so good that it's going to be hard to even get pressure on Deshaun Watson or Nick Chubb. They can just basically do whatever they want. That's a quick throw. Caught by Peoples-Jones. Edmonds was there to bring him down. And it is 3rd and 5. If we could somehow get out of this situation with just a field goal, that would be the ideal thing to have happen. Watson has time in the pocket. He finds his man, but he goes out of bounds. He didn't get the first down. And we will survive just a field goal attempt. That couldn't have been better. If they miss this, that's the best thing that could happen. I wouldn't imagine Cade York would miss it. He will not. Right down the middle. And somehow, out of all of that, they only get a field goal. Our defense actually stepped up pretty well there. That's not what I wanted to have happen, but out of the situation we were given, I'm happy that that's what happened. And as you can see, we have Holcomb as our new kick returner. Braxton Berrios is still involved. He's the second kick returner, but Holcomb is somebody that we drafted that has like 98 speed or 95 speed, something like that. He's got the 95 to 99 speed. I can't remember exactly what it is, but he's got super speed. So I wanted to have him involved in the kick returns, and now he will be. And right now, we're not going to give Breece Hall any touches. Just we'll let him marinate a little bit. He needs to learn not to fumble the freaking football on the first carry of the game. After I was literally just about to praise him for having a great game last week against the Falcons, right? Against the Falcons. And then he goes, literally as I'm saying he had a great game, he goes and fumbles the football. That one's on me. This is Madden. I know not to throw that. What am I doing? That's just a complete, like, I turned my brain off and I threw the pass thinking that this was actual real-life football. No, this is Madden. Of course that was going to be an interception. That would be an interception if the CPU threw it and I picked it off. Oh, that's annoying. I wasn't really even paying attention to that, and I just completely turned my brain off and threw that pass, not thinking about it. And it comes back to bite me. That sucks. Now we're down by 10. Okay, I gotta focus. I gotta focus. I told you this game was gonna be brutal after that first possession. Turns out that I was not kidding. And without Garrett Wilson, without having that guaranteed safety blanket in Garrett Wilson, I'm a little bit terrified here. I'm throwing that to Tyler Conklin. I was gonna say Jack Conklin. Tyler Conklin. Can I restart? This game has not gone very well. 3 turnovers in the first quarter, 2 interceptions and a fumble. And Nick Chubb is just going to have his way with us. Yeah, this is going to be a blowout. And not for us. This is going to be a Cleveland Browns blowout of the Brooklyn Barons. The first quarter, we do not even should be on the same field as the Cleveland Browns. They are a much better football team than we are. Their ratings are a little bit deceiving. I don't know who the 2 teams that have beaten them so far this season. They've got such a good team, such a well-balanced team. That's going to be Sean Murphy-Bunting tackling Amari Cooper. Can this game be over already? Can we just, like, wave the white flag and just end it, please? Just end the suffering before it really even begins? I can't even tell where the ball is going to go because the little orange marker, the indicator thing where it tells me where the ball's going to be, it's not showing up. I don't know how am I supposed to jump the route if I don't know where the ball's going to be? They're going to give this to Nick Chubb. He's going to get the ball. Ashton Davis was initially in there, but he's not the one to bring him down. Tremaine Edmonds is now hurt. We already lost Carl Nassib, maybe for the season with an abdominal tear. I don't know. He might come back. He'll definitely be out a good chunk of the season, I would guess. And now we lose our best linebacker, our best middle linebacker at least. And he had Amari Cooper open. Okay, it's just a strain, not a tear. It's just a strain. We'll put in Nakobe Dean for now, just to give Edmonds a little bit of time. But Watson just had a little pressure in his face. He had Amari Cooper wide open. That's going to be back in the end zone. Too far. Watson put too much underneath that. Josh Allen was in his face again. I think he might have, it might have been Quinnen Williams the first time. But 3rd and goal now. Can we hold to another field goal? That's back in the end zone. Knocked away. Amari Cooper and Ashton Davis fought for it. And, hey, look. If we didn't throw that pick 6, it'd be a 6-0 game. So, that stupid pick 6 by, I don't even know who picked it off. It might have been Desmond King. I don't remember. But this would only be a 6-point game if we didn't throw that pick 6. So, I'll take that as a victory. Oh, this is brutal. Absolutely brutal. Holcomb back to return again. Maybe a little bit of opening space. Nope, nothing there. 17-yard line. Let's get back to business to defeat the Huns. Come on, boys. 43 total yards. Already 2 interceptions for Justin Fields. That's just the run of the mill with my franchises at this point. At least in the first couple seasons. That is a 2nd and 1 after Elijah Moore with the catch. End of the first quarter. Let's not throw any more interceptions, please. I'll give it to Breece Hall. We got to get this momentum. I hate the shaky screen. I hate it so much. We got to get this momentum down. There's Breece Hall. He's going to get the first down, break an initial tackle. So that's useful at least. We'll go with the tight end angle because that worked on our previous play, or our previous drive. Who is that out there? That's Elijah Moore, I'm pretty sure, out there. It's not going to work. I'm going to have to throw that quickly, and they had it all covered up. They had Uzama covered up. They had Barrios and Moore and everybody. I don't even know who else was on that play. I'm going to check that down. That's Breece Hall. And Breece will go down after the first down. I'll take that. That's progress. We're moving the ball, advancing it. How we still haven't gotten rid of the shaky screen, I don't know, and it's not going to go away now. It's going to go full momentum because Myles Garrett with the sack. I didn't have anybody open and took the sack. I probably shouldn't have taken the sack, but if I would have thrown it, it would have been intercepted. So if I can fit that into Darnell Mooney, I cannot. That's a 3rd interception. And, oh, that ball's out. No, the fumble came out, or the ball came out, but Newsome was able to get it. Another interception. The Browns' defensive line was just forcing too much pressure. I had to throw it before I wanted to. Quinnen Williams can't get the sack. Neither can Josh Allen. Neither can Godfrey. And Derwin James is able to stop Deshaun Watson, but not before he gets 21 yards on the carry, or on the scramble. 2 missed sack opportunities by our defensive line is not what I'm here for. That's a quick throw. Caught by Donovan Peoples, and how he didn't go down, I don't know. Kwity Paye is now injured. I don't know what's going on with everybody getting injured on our defense. I can't afford it. We don't have the depth of defensive line like we should have, but we just don't have it. So I can't afford injuries. We already lost Carl Nassib. Jermaine Johnson's now in the game. I'm liking that Jermaine Johnson in the game, but if he gets hurt, then we don't have anybody after him. Watson's just picking us apart now. And dislocated shoulder, he's out of the game. Oh my God, this game has gone just right down. I don't know what's even to say. This has been the worst start to a game I've ever seen. It's a screen pass. I missed the sack on Deshaun Watson. Fumble. That ball is out. Pick it up, please. Quinnen Williams with the ball. I think Quinnen Williams with the ball. I'm pretty sure Quinnen Williams with the ball. Nick Chubb doesn't usually fumble the football. I don't know how or why he did, but he gave us at least a little bit of life here as Breece Hall gets up the middle of the line. And he gets 30 yards total after that. That's huge. We'll snap it before the defense is ready. Breece Hall gets another carry and another decent chunk of yardage. I'll take it. I'll take whatever I can get at this point. I don't really want to take Justin Fields out of the game, but 3 interceptions in the first half is kind of brutal. Now, the first one, the pick 6, was my fault. But the other two have just been absolutely soul-crushing. That's going to be Elijah Moore. I thought he fumbled it the way the camera angle went. It like backed up a little bit so you could see the more of the play. That had me terrified for a second. Motion Braxton Berrios. They're going to bring Myles Garrett unblocked. No surprise that Myles Garrett came in absolutely unblocked. Penei Sewell just didn't acknowledge him, I guess? I don't even know. I'm throwing, what the, did I pull that? Or was that just inaccuracy? I don't know what that was, but I might have pulled that to the left. I have no idea, but whatever it was, it didn't work. I'm going to send Mooney on a route. This could be a very quick throw to Darnell Mooney. The linebacker played it a little bit better than, pump faked. I panicked and pump faked it instead of throwing it, and then I wasted too much time. That's another interception. God dang it, bro. This is the worst start to a game I've ever experienced in my life. The Browns defense is suffocating me right now. It is actually suffocating me. I cannot even think before Myles Garrett or whoever is in the backfield. I have to throw it before I'm even ready. Tremaine Edmonds able to make the tackle. Glad to see that he's back in the game. The 2-minute warning comes. There's a very real possibility that we get shut out in this game. And it's not, I want to blame it on the fact that we don't have Garrett Wilson out there, but it's not the fact that we just don't have time. I mean, the offensive line is just crumbling with the pressure of the Browns defense. I don't know what it is. I don't know where the ball is. The orange indicator's not there. I don't know where to go to jump the route. I don't know when to time it either. Like I just don't know because I can't see the ball. So that could have been easily picked off if I would have known where it was. They're at the 2-yard line. And like I was saying, there's a very real possibility we get shut out in this game. No joke. And Nick Chubb will get it. He will break a tackle guaranteed. And he will he'll fall into the end zone. They're about to put a 20-burger on us in the first half. And we've still got a good old-fashioned donut up there. There's a real possibility Robert Saleh gets fired before the season's over. There is a real possibility that we fire Robert Saleh before the season, or before the end of the season. And he's not doing a bad job of coaching. It's just we need some changes. We need some changes around here. Mainly a new offensive line that actually blocks defenses. There's a good throw. The halfback angle route usually is successful, but now Quinn Miners is going down. What is it with this team? Is it the field? Why are we getting injured all the time? We've lost 3 guys on defense to injury. Tremaine Edmonds luckily came back, but now Quinn Miners is hurt? We don't have a deep offensive line, that is for sure. If you think we have a not so deep defensive line, our offensive line is literally shallow as could be. So having Quinn Miners out is not good. We're going to have to figure that out. That's a possibility of getting caught, but it's going to be knocked incomplete. Thankfully, it didn't get picked off. Miners, you need to come back. Why is everybody getting abdominal strains? Either you're tearing your abdominal or you're straining your abdominal. I don't know what's going on with people's abdominals right now. But it is 3rd down and 10. We are not in a good spot right now. I've got to get that ball away. Breece Hall actually was able to fight for a first down, thankfully. Myles Garrett was coming quick. Wow, he was coming quick and he was coming hard. Whew. I was not ready for that. 42 seconds. If we could get into field goal range, maybe that would be something just so we don't get shut out. I don't see that happening. If I can throw that quickly, that's Darnell Mooney. We are into field goal range now. I don't want to use my final timeout. I want to try and get closer. I got to throw it even quicker. Darnell Mooney drops it, and it's going to be knocked incomplete. Mooney, Garrett Wilson would have caught that. Garrett Wilson would have caught that. Now they got the shaky screen back. You got to be kidding me. We have one timeout, 17 seconds. That's a beautiful route. Marvin, is it I was going to say Marvin Mims. It's Denzel Mims. 3rd and 3. We'll go with the corner route. We are into field goal range now for Evan McPherson. We would have been in field goal range before that catch. That's a catch for Breece Hall. He stays up and he goes out of bounds. Breece Hall, baby. That was big. Good job staying in bound or staying up. so you could get out of bounds. And we keep that field goal, or we keep that timeout. Who's over there on the right side? It's Braxton Berrios in press coverage. If I could wait, that's Breece Hall. Get down, get down, get down, get down.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far.
I tried my best to get him on the ground. He kept fighting for extra yards. He kept fighting for extra yards, and I couldn't get him on the ground, and we run out of clock. That was our best drive of the game, and it was our best opportunity for points. And because Breece Hall wouldn't go on the ground, we don't end up getting a field goal out of it, anything out of it. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. We still have 0 points. That completely fits for the theme of this game. That is completely understandable for the theme of this game. This has been a brutal performance from our entire team. Nick Chubb is running all over us. Kill me, please. End it swiftly. That's going to be Nick Chubb. He's going to break this tackle guaranteed. Oh, I didn't even make the tackle. Whoop-de-freaking-do. I didn't even make the tackle for him to possibly break the tackle. I got to actually commit the contact with him, but I couldn't freaking do that because I suck at this football game. My God. Woo! I suck. You know what? We're done with the headset. No more headphones. I've given up on commentary. I've given up on this entire game. I'm doing that a lot lately in this series. Oh, I don't want to hear them talk. So we're just going to go complete no headset, old school days. And Holcomb gets to the 22. All right. Malik Willis showing Justin Fields how not to throw an interception. Let's go. There's the first snap. It's a Breece Hall carry. He gets a couple yards. And we go again. 2nd down and 8. The shaky screen of death. And we go with another run. Actually, some great blocking downfield. Breece Hall. Okay, that should take the shaky screen off, I hope. Nope, they still have it for some stupid reason. Whatever. I hate the shaky screen. If I throw that quickly, that's Darnell Mooney. Money with 2 O's. That should get rid of the shaky screen, and it does. Thank you very much. We'll go with a running back delay, and I shouldn't have went with the running back delay. Running back delays never work. Why do I go with that? God, I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid. I'm the dumbest person alive. All right, we'll go with slants here. They did bring that safety up, but I'm just going to throw that quickly. It's Elijah Moore. Good catch. We're in the field goal range. We don't have to worry about the clock anymore because we're not trying to score before the end of the half anymore. Throw that quickly. That's going to be Uzama. 1st down. Myles Garrett was right there. And if that's an abdominal strain, I'm going to flip out. Our right tackle, Penei Sewell, is injured. I don't even know who the backup right tackle is. Breece Hall able to get some space. I don't know how he found room, but he did, and he ran it for a 1st down and more. We're actually starting to become a decent running team. And that was a bruised rib. I don't even really read it. It was a bruised rib, I'm pretty sure. All right, at least that's not a abdominal strain. I don't know why everybody's straining their abdominal. I hate rolling out to this side because that's where my... I'm sorry you had to witness that. All right. 27-0. I don't know where the ball is. I don't know where the ball is to pick it off. How is Sean Murphy Bunting supposed to pick it off if I don't know where the freaking ball is in the first place? That's going to be Josh Allen. He can't tackle him without the ball, so it's a 1st down. I think it's time for a change. I think it's time for a little bit of a change. Malik Willis will come into the game, be the starting quarterback for the Brooklyn Barons. Nothing wrong with Justin Fields. He'll still have his job next week. Just a little bit of a change of pace here. I can't even get a big hit on the happy ending because he slid to the ground. God, let me do targeting, please. 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the third quarter. Please just kill me right now. I don't want to be alive. What's that song with Logic? I don't want to be alive. And Josh Allen, what is going on? Why is everybody injured right now? Can we not stay healthy? Did the Browns like rig the field to injure us or something? I don't know what's going on here. I haven't seen this many injuries in so long. That's not even a completed tackle. Ashton Davis forces him out of bounds. David Achabu's injured. We're not going to have a football team. We're not going to have a football team if everybody stays injured. I've got scrubs out there. What's going on? I haven't seen one Cleveland Brown get injured. Derwin James lays a big hit on Sterling Shepard. He holds on to the football, though. Josh Allen has muscle cramps. He can come back in the game. Unless your leg is the complete opposite way of where it should be, you should be coming back into the game. This is the 1980s. You don't get hurt. You come back in the game. Amari Cooper somehow didn't get into the end zone. Pectoral strain, you're getting back in the game. You're getting back into the freaking game, David Ajabo. First and goal from the 1. I would expect this to be a Nick Chubb run. It will be. He's got his X Factor activated. He's air trucking and still got into the game untouched because this game freaking sucks, and I freaking suck, and everybody freaking sucks. I don't want to be alive anymore. This is the worst thing ever. When I went into this game and when I started this episode, I did not think it would be this bad. I honestly didn't. I thought we would lose because this is the Cleveland Browns and they're a really good football team in Madden, and in real life. But I thought we'd at least be a little bit competitive. I didn't think we'd have 4 freaking interceptions or 5 interceptions, whatever it was with Justin Fields. I didn't think Breece Hall on the first carry of the game would fumble the football. That completely that was the turning point. Like, that changed the game from the very beginning, was Breece Hall's fumble. Unbelievable fumble. I couldn't believe it actually happened. I was shocked, stunned, astonished. Breece Hall, we can't run the football. If we can't run the football, we got nothing because we can't throw the football. Let's try it. Malik Willis, his first attempt as a Brooklyn Baron, his first attempt in his career probably, because I don't think he played last year. I think the Titans had Tannehill starting. So there's Berrios, and that will end the first quarter. He got hit hard. Finally, thank God it's not a Brooklyn Baron that's injured. Denzel Ward goes down holding his elbow or his arm or something. But in Madden, that's never, it could be his leg that's injured. He's just holding his arm. We'll continue to go here. Start of the seventh quarter. Start of the fourth quarter. God, I hope there's not 7. How is that a fumble? That's a throw. Whatever, we got it back. Quinn Miners falls on it. Oh, where is the bottle when you need it? I don't even drink. But I need to after this one. Malik, you can't miss that throw, Malik. That's an NFL throw. That's easy. That's a high school throw. You can't miss it. You didn't have pressure. You're killing me, Malik. This game is killing me. Literally, my life is shorter because of this football game. Malik Willis, hit your freaking throws, okay? Listen to me, Malik. Listen to me. Hit your freaking throws or you're going to be out on the street. You understand me? God. He wasn't under pressure the past 2 throws and they're inaccurate. Justin Fields would have hit those throws. Well, this isn't good. I'm just going to heave one. He happens to be open. It's Darnell Mooney. He makes that throw. Out of everything that I've done so far today, he makes that throw. This game is the worst. Braxton Berrios is going on a nice route. Mooney's going on a nice route. Elijah Moore's going on a nice route. Just throw that to Braxton. He's going to be open. Okay, we'll take that. We will take that. We'll go verticals here, try to catch him off guard. They don't have Denzel Ward, so that's a bonus. But they do have a picks. Kill me now, please. Please just end it. I don't want to be alive anymore. This game is horrible. This is the worst football game I've ever played in my life. Please just kill me now. Wow, that was brutal. I don't even want to play. I just want to put the controller down. Just let it, whatever happens happen. You know what? Controller's going on the ground. Hands are up. I'll pick the play, but you can see my hands are up. I'm not gonna play this play because I don't care anymore. Hands are up. I don't care. Make the tackle, don't make the tackle. I don't freaking care anymore. Ugh. That would have been the same result if I would have played, so it's not like I could have stopped anything. He would have broken the tackle anyway, so. I tried to turn. I knew he was going to keep it. I tried to turn into him. That's a big hit on Watson. How he doesn't fumble, I don't know. Derwin James usually lays a big-time hit and usually can force a fumble, but not today, because why would he? That makes too much sense. That would help me out too much. We got the rookie D-tackle Jenkins out here. For some reason, Jermaine Johnson III's not out here anymore. Nick Chubb has 147 yards and 3 touchdowns on us. I knew it was going to be hard to stop Nick Chubb. I didn't come in here thinking I was going to stop Nick Chubb. But I didn't think it'd be this bad. Like, I honestly, this has just been absolute worst-case scenario. Just, oh my God, another run for Nick Chubb. Not surprising. I'm going to play from back here. So, yeah. It's more comfortable this way. It might be harder for you to hear me, but you should be able to hear me. I don't care. I've given up on life at this point. I don't even know if they'll snap it. They snap it with 1 sec. Just hold it at that point. They're going to get a block from Amari Cooper, but Derwin James fights through it, so he'll get a good tackle there. Yay! 2 minutes left to go. Whoop-de-doo. 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 Nick Chubb fights for a first down. Not surprised. Josh Allen's hurt again. Kill me, Lord. Strike me down. My God, this is the worst thing ever. The injuries are out of control. Quentin Williams couldn't bring him down, but Jermaine Johnson. And now the rookie's injured. What is happening? Who's even at the backup? You got Jacob Martin playing backup D tackle? I don't have more than 2 D tackles. Nick Chubb breaks the first tackle, guaranteed, and that's number 4. That's number 4 for Nick Chubb. Oh, baby Jesus, please end my suffering. Oh.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives,
41-0. And we've had chances. It's not like we've been completely stifled every single possession. We've had chances. We've been in the red zone. And it's just been one thing after the other. They've got full momentum. Not surprising. Any means necessary on this one. Any means necessary. Score on this drive. How Owusu-Koramoah was able to keep... I know Owusu-Koramoah is fast, but how he was able to keep up with Breece Hall there stride for stride beats me. There's the snap. There's the throw. There's the pick. I give up. I give up! Did he pick that off? Or did he pick 6 it? He picked 6 it, didn't he? I assume somebody would tackle him. 8 turnovers. 8 turnovers. 7 interceptions and 1 fumble. That's unbelievable. I know this Browns defense is good, but those numbers are absolutely insane. At the 28-yard line. I don't even know what to play or what to call at this point. It's gonna, whatever I do, it's gonna be an interception. Or a sack or whatever. There's Barrios. Just get it over as quick as possible, please. 4 verticals, sure, why not? I'm sure somebody will get picked off. There's Uzama. Under a minute now. 4 verticals again, sure. Why the F not? There's Myles Garrett, because of course he is. Nobody even freaking covered him. Blocking in this game, you might as well not even have an offensive line at this point. Why have an offensive line? They don't do anything. Case in point. I had a wide open receiver there. I needed literally half a second to throw that football, and I didn't even have that. And by the way, I have these sliders up. They're even up higher than the normal base sliders. It's not like I'm playing on normal 50 sliders or whatever. I'm playing on like 80 out of 100 blocking sliders, and there's still no change. It feels the same. We use our final timeout. They want me to go Hail Mary in the 23-yard line. That's actually insane. I might as well just lob it into the end zone, hopefully, and it gets batted around. Nobody caught it. It gets knocked down, and there's 2 seconds left. You know what? No, I can't call a timeout. I was going to just kick a field goal just to get on the board, just to be a dick. But unfortunately, I couldn't call a timeout there. Maybe Malik Willis can score. He was at the 1. And we get blown out on the road in Cleveland. We don't score a single point. 48-0. Absolutely god-awful performance from everybody involved, including myself. Justin Fields, 14-25, 157 yards, no touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. Malik Willis didn't have any better. He had 2 interceptions. 10 attempts for 68 yards for Breece Hall in that fumble that completely ended the game at the very beginning of the game. Receivers didn't do horrible. 9 tackles for Derwin James, no sacks, no interceptions. Just a brutal performance all the way around, and that, I'm happy, is over because I couldn't stand much more of that. That would have been pretty ugly if that would have went on any longer. So let's just forget about this game ever happened. Carl Nassib is out for 6 weeks with an abdominal tear. We should be getting Garrett Wilson back for next week, but even Garrett Wilson couldn't have helped us beat the Browns. Maybe he could have helped us score maybe a touchdown or something. I don't know. If he was in there, maybe we would have scored a touchdown, but I'm assuming Garrett Wilson will be back for this one. I guess we could check really quickly just to make sure. Yeah, Garrett Wilson's back. Nassib is out for 5 more weeks. He'll be back for the end of the season. But this division's up for grabs. 4-4 is the best record in the division, and we have 3. We're a 3-6 team. This division is by no means locked up, and we cannot perform like that if we want to have a chance. That was a brutal performance in every sense, and we get blown out on the road, and I want to go cry in a corner. So thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. I don't freaking care what happens. Just finish this game. Peace.